Yes, Samoa Taloa set to feature here for his side. He's their top try scorer and will be looking to ignite here in Hong Kong up against Australia. This our first game in the main for game one. 45 in total in the main draw at the 2017 Cathay Pacific HSBC Sevens. Stannard with ball in hand. The Aussie playmaker, so key for his side. They finished fourth here last year, Australia, looking to go three better in 2017. Crowd has built up nicely throughout the afternoon here on day one. They got a taste of what's to come tonight with the qualifiers doing their thing through the early parts of the day. Evans is happy, and in just a tick, we're going to do it all again in Hong Kong. You can feel the tension around the stadium. This, the place to be. Stannard goes high and deep with the kickoff. Selly, as he does so often. Wonderful in the air as Australia look to rip it back. His aerial skills are sublime. And his take gives Samoa a chance to attack first through Mialoi. They scramble now. Samoa, Alex Samoa for Samoa. Australia going looking for it. Can't come away. Good retention this from Samoa. Now with Selly on Jenkins. Steers in field. Good tackle down low there from Johnny Porch for Australia. Now they win the penalty, Australia.
Yeah, outstanding work at the breakdown by Australia. Selly got isolated just to a degree, and Lafaele Va'a ran the wrong line. Was trying to support this man instead of cleaning out and supporting the ball.
Boyd Killingworth into the starting side here. Great on baller, the Australian number 8. He's the captain, Lucas. Switching with Stannard, set piece in motion here for the Aussies, and they go to Killingworth. Takes it direct. Selly, solid tackle to pin him down. Lucas shaping across the field, switching late at the line to Anderson, the 19-year-old almost got his nose through. Stannard now comes to the right. Hutchison has a head of steam up. He goes low. Is he there? We're going to get confirmation. What are your thoughts, Carlton Anna?
Oh, I think he's there, all right. Hutchison, if he doesn't get there, he's got a case for a head-eye tackle, and it could be a penalty try either way. Well, I think he's okay initially. Geez, it was great manipulation, though, initially from this Australian team. I'm going to have a look.
Try yes or no, please.
So strong, low to the ground, great body position, everything's okay. Oh, you betcha. Hutchinson, he's a try scorer, right? Don't worry about that, Shawnee.
He makes it look easy, Hutchison. He really does. A 20-year-old, the reigning World Rugby Rookie of the Year. Does he have the first try in Hong Kong in 2017? Of course he does. It's on the board. King Henry strikes the first blow for Australia.
What's so impressive about that from the Australians was they got the turnover through their great defense, and some of them have really stepped up, really applied the pressure. You can see the mouthguard, the player putting it in there late. I think it was Alex Samoa. Gets across late on Hutchison, but Hutchison too good.
Stannard from out wide. It's a good strike, and he's drawing back towards the sticks, but stay right, and the score remains Australia 5 with Samoa yet to score. Stannard to Selly. They just repeat the kickoff, and once more Selly shows his strength in contact to take a couple of Aussies with him. Samoa pinned in their half through the first 2.5 minutes of play, but this will help them get clear. The Aussies ping there for not releasing on the ground.
What's abundantly clear from this Australian team is the line speed. They're getting up and shutting the outside of the Samoan team, so they're forcing them back into the teeth of their defence and challenging at the breakdown at the moment. Unfortunately, couldn't get that turnover. It was a near thing from this Australian team, looking very slick at the moment. Samoa wanting to slow it down, control the tempo, take it to the set piece.
There's a look at Australian Sevens coach Andy Friend, has brought in former Sevens coach Mick O'Connor this week. Right of screen there, you can see tucked away in the corner under the bucket hat, and they had their jersey presentation today, thanks to former Wallaby Joe Roth, legend of the game, Sir Gordon Titchin. Speaking of legends of the game, there's one right there on your screens as Samoa bring in the line out tidily and launch their first real attack. Nice switch to Perez, who can really shift gears. That was a key tackle from the Australians. Selly looking to pop the pass, does so. Better play this from Samoa, and the penalty will help as well.
Lockie Anderson had to release that ball, try to play it as the contact player. The ruck had set, so he's got to leave it alone, but that's a nice set piece. I like the line by Joe Perez, coming in nice and hard, but Selly already showing how good he's back, and he's in form too, the captain for Samoa.
Now they ready themselves for the set play. Great chance here to hit back against the Australians after that try earlier to Henry Hutchison. Mialoy. Now the ball goes over the top. Forget the chase. This guy is all pace. Samoa Toloa.
Great manipulation there from Samoa. They put Samoa Toloa to tap the penalty and leave him wide. They had one decoy runner inside, then they did a second one with Taylor Mialoy. Here's the second one, the skip pass, they're drawn in defence of Australia, and that leaves a hole for this fast man on the outside, on a forward. Great work by Samoa, great set piece play.
We've been deprived of seeing him in the backfield in recent tournaments, Vancouver and Vegas, but just showing us how quick, how dangerous he is for the Samoans.
And he's a noted try scorer. Talk about Henry Hutchinson for Australia. Well, Samoa Toloa has scored a mountain of tries for the men in blue, that's for sure, and that's an important one. He highlighted him as one to watch pre-game, and he's proved to be good.
7-5 the score in favour of the Samoans over Australia. High quality opening half to get us off and running here in Hong Kong. Hang time on the restart from Mialoy. Good take as well from the Australians. They do nicely to rumble that forward via Johnny Porch. Now Stannard across to Killingworth. Lucas coming to the midfield with Porch. Floats it across to Hutchison. Hutchison happy to take the shot there from Selly. Not many get up after a shot via the shoulders of Selly. Hutchison now looking to work himself back into the game by Jenkins. It's a late switch, and Selly comes over and says, I'll have some more of Henry. Now Porch. Porch is quick, and the feet are good as well. He's rocked. 10 from the Samoan line. Anderson goes in looking for a penalty against Samoa here.
I like the physicality of the Samoans. Selly put a couple of shots on the winger. Johnny Porch gets a shoulder as well, and they go quick, Australia.
Anderson looking to do it himself. He's brought down just shy of the sticks. Nice long ball from Lucas. Stannard sends it a touch further. Killingworth looking to finish it off. He's in for Australia. Has he got it down? Yes.
Some strong work in the end by Killingworth, but it was a nice pass from James Stannard that gets it done here. He's going to be the receiver under a amount of pressure from Joe Perez, who come up quickly. He probably could have gone on the outside, decides to come in, gets a shot as well from Taylor Mialoy, but the body position, boy, Killingworth gets him over.
Boy Killingworth out of the Warringah Rugby Club on Sydney's Northern Beaches. Icing that one after the long ball from that fella. James Stannard looking to knock through the extra two. It's off to the right, so at half-time in game one of the Cathay Pacific HSBC Sevens, Australia are clear by 3. Will get us off and charging again. Goes shallow with a restart. It's tidy work from the Samoans. They claim possession, follow their coaches' instructions, get up, get it back. Key in the game of sevens, and now looking to put themselves back in front against Australia. Samoa plays scrum half, finds Kays. Kays carries Stannard forward in the tackle. Samoa to lower across to the captain, Selly.
And they tell straight away there, Shawnee straight off his feet was Samoa to all. Unfortunate there too, because I set it up nicely.
Just went in and sealed that one, and the captain gets up and says, fellas, done all the hard work, and we've conceded a penalty at the base, and that will give Australia a chance to launch from bang on halfway. James Stannard now well clear of both Cameron Clark and Peter Miller atop the Aussie point scorers list. Pete Miller in town to watch his former side go about their work this weekend. Nice tackle there from Taloa. It gets messy for the Aussies on the other side. Now to Hutchison, scored the first try of this game. Steers back in field in between the tackle of Taloa and Perez. Killingworth goes up for it. He too a try scorer. Lucas across to Jenkins. Jenkins holds his feet, buys time for Lucas to come in. Anderson, so dangerous around the fringes for Australia. Jenkins, Porch goes back for it, now goes over the top to Hutchison. The pass is good, it's pinpoint, it's money, and Hutchison is in for his second.
Yeah, beautiful skills shown by Johnny Porch, I think it was. You can see there, he's recognising the pass as Henry Hutchison. This will be a nice shot of it. The second one from Ed Jenkins. Look at this. Right to left, double pumps it right over. Misses out a player on the money. Hutchison dives early. He just continues to get 5 pointers done. Henry Hutchison, shot champ.
You can't go champing him.
Oh, you've got to champ that. That is beautiful.
Stannard from out wide, looking to fade that one back through the six. He misses the target. Carlton Unna in commentary. New Zealand Sevens legend. You can champ anyone you want, fella. No problems.
Well, this guy here at the age of 20 just continues to amaze, continues to take his game to another level. He is going to be a star in Australian rugby, whether it be sevens or 15s in the near future, that's for sure.
Stannard a touch deeper this time around. Whoa, that is spectacular from the Samoans. Underneath was Perez showing all his strength to get the jumper up and bring that one in. Restarts certainly an area of the game where the Samoans shine, that's for sure. They're down by 8 at the moment though. Tunga carries his side up towards the 22. Perez across the field. Nice hands at the line there from Tupou. Australia though read it well, get a shot on and force the turnover. They win the penalty, they go quick. Across to Lucas. Lucas, one wider to Hutchison, gets round one. Anderson to Porch. Stannard has Jenkins wider. Jenkins spins out of one, then it pops out the back. It's play on for Australia, and John Porch supports beautifully to set up a 13-point lead.
What I find really noticeable about this Australian effort is their clarity in defence. Everyone's kept their spacing nice. They're creating a lot of turnovers because of their defence. They're forcing the short line for Samoa, which is allowing Australia to compete at the breakdown. They're getting numbers in a bit quicker. Fortuitous off the hand there for Australia. And in the end, Johnny Porch, who's done a lot of hard work in the middle of the field, gets some reward.
And for the first time in quite some time, Australian coach Andy Friend, as he watches on James Stannard's conversion, is good. That's a beauty. Has the same squad to pick from. So just the one change from Vancouver, that continuity in squad, so key in terms of success.
Well, we've seen it with South Africa who lead the competition. We've seen it with England who've tipped up South Africa, the only team to beat them. And now, as you said, Australia have been able to find that consistency. Great to see Lucas back in the team. And it's paying dividends already.
No doubt his three brothers who all play around the world will be watching on. Matt Lucas with the Waratahs, Ben Lucas over in France, and the youngest of the Lucas brothers, Isaac, is a freakish schoolboy prodigy going through the paces in Australia as well. So good day to the Lucas family watching on all around the world, and to you at home as well, wherever you are catching game one The 2017 Hong Kong Sevens, welcome aboard as Lucas overhits that one. It's going to touch on the fly. We'll go back to halfway for the free kick.
This is the opportunity here. Samoa need to get back in this one. Sort of taking their time to get up their set play. It's still a 3-score game. Got to move on here with only a minute and a half left.
Shape at the line from Tupou. And he drifts the pass a little wider to Perez. Hutchison is offside that time round, and Samoa desperate for points here. Ropati. Miloy. Tosses it back in field there to Lankildi. Otunga. Otunga always going hard and straight. So too does this man. Ropati. Jenkins went low and caught him. Motunga goes over the top of him to Tupou. And Australia penalised again. Tupou goes quickly. He's been shepherded back there by Charlie Taylor, who was looking to check the run, wasn't. Back to 10, and with 30 seconds to go, 15 points is the difference. So this is all about points differential for the Samoans. And with what might be the final try of the game, it is Lafaele Va'a.
Yeah, this kid was brilliant in Vancouver. To come to an injury there, but he looks back to full fitness. Actually surprised they started Motunga off the bench. He's come on and made an impact. And what he's done is gone straight down the middle of the field. They got back-to-back penalties in the end. Australia, after having to make a mountain of tackles, are exposed with their defence, which has been good in this first game. They'll take this win and take that effort. It was a very good one.
We'll have time for some stoppage time play as well, with the kick away before the full-time siren sounded. 10 points the difference. And Australia are going to open with the W against Samoa. That is a lovely take from Ropati. Perez. Good hands again out wide. Chasing the final try. Back-to-back scores in the closing stages. It's Lankild. Terrific finish. He soared and scored.
Well, his first ever try in the Sevens career. Congratulations, Gordon Lankild. And that was a nice one too. Worked out beautifully. He was on Henry Hutchinson. He backed himself. And the fancy finish, that's for sure.
High quality start to the tournament. 22-17 for the moment, with the conversion still to come. These two sides just laying a marker for the other 14 men's teams about to go at it here in Hong Kong. This is what's coming all weekend, and we are in for one hell of a tournament. The conversion's good as well. Full-time score reads Australia